Hi, kitty. We got some light rain today, but it don't bother us too much under the trees here, which is good, because I'm trying not to get water mixed into this. I've been doing that less, by the way, that throat clearing, but right now I'm doing a lot more because look at all the freaking pollen all over everything. So I am vinegar soaking this to get the rust off. Like, you can see this rust building up. That's all old rust. It's pulling it up to the surface so I can just gently brush it off. I'll come pull it out from this side so I can get my gloves too vinegary. These are new gloves. Don't want to ruin them yet. So yeah, you can see the worst spots. Hopefully with a light scrub they'll come up now. But I had to make a frame to fit this because I don't have any buckets that'll fit this. What it is a bench. So this is the back of the bench, the part you would put your back on. And then this is obviously the side. So all this, I believe this is cast iron. Or an iron composite of some sort. Sorry, with metal, it's called alloy. An iron alloy. And I mean, it looks like it, because, or maybe steel alloy would be more accurate. That has more iron in it than usual, because it turns like this reddish color when it rusts. It's like this brownish. It's got more red in it than a lot of steel would. I don't know. I'm not a genius. I don't know all this stuff. I do know that when this bench was new, it was very dark, which makes me think it is an iron heavy alloy of some sort. Anyway, it was very pretty when it was new, but that was 20 years ago, and it's been in the woods rotting. The reason, so it would have sat up like this, and your little bench seat would have been here. That was wood. And when I pulled it up out of the woods, it was overgrown with ivy, and the wood was claimed by that ivy. It just shattered into pieces when I grabbed it. Like, that's what's left of it. So we're gonna soak this, and I had to, like I said, make a frame to put this in because I didn't have any buckets big enough to fit this. Oh, might need a little bit more vinegar, or I could adjust my frame a little bit. I might do that because I'm trying not to spend more money on these things than I have to. So what I'll do is I'll just move this and then move my frame up a little bit. It is leaking. Oh no. It's leaking slow. I can live with that. And then that's going to cover most of the bench. So I only have to add a little bit of vinegar. That's fine. And these screws are very, very, very loosely placed in here. They were just big enough to go through the wood. Because I didn't want to use my good screws on it. Not that you can't reuse screws, but things go wrong. They bend and shit, and you strip the little threads in them. But yeah, so this, I'm rehabbing it for Mother's Day for my mom. And I think instead of, because like it's at best a child's bench. Like a child could sit there comfortably and no one else. Mom ain't really got children now, aside from my nephew who's 5, going on 5. I think what I'm going to do is, instead of putting like a bench bottom in there, I'm going to put a flower planter down in there, or a frame for one. And she can put it somewhere in the garden and it'll look pretty. I liked it. I liked it a lot when it was new. I still like it. So hopefully she'll be happy with that. Hopefully it turns out good. Hopefully I remember to post a follow-up video when it's done.